There's a common theme today in today's readings. The theme is pretty much relationship with God, between a believer and to God, between us and God in itself. And then the invitation from God is the closer we move in relationship with God, the deeper we grow in friendship with God. First reading today is from about Saint Stephen. He modeled for us what it means to be in relationship with God. He became a witness of the faith, and being the witness, he died for the faith. But then he took it a step farther in that relationship. Notice that before he was stoned to death, what did he do? He forgave. He showed mercy to those who were persecuting him, who were about to kill him. In a way, that's what a relationship with God looks like. The more closer we move to God in relationship, the closer we move in friendship with God, and in that friendship, we have become a witness to the gospel and a witness to mercy. But how do we grow closer to God? And the gospel gives a very clear indication how you do that, by receiving the bread of life. Jesus Christ is the bread of life. Every time we receive the Eucharist, we receive the body, blood, soul, and divinity of Jesus Christ. But unfortunately, at this situation during this time, we can't do that, can we? So now we're, in a way, absent from receiving the par excellence of all the sacraments. So how can we grow closer to God in this case, in this time? Well, the Church has very clear rules. And the invitation, Mother Church gives us spiritual communion. And St. Thomas Aquinas defined spiritual communion as, quoting, an ardent desire to receive Jesus in the most holy sacrament and in lovingly embracing him as if we had actually received him, end quote. Spiritual communion is about embracing him as though we're receiving him. In these last weeks, months, for those who have been isolated, you have entered into that mode of receiving spiritual communion. You have grown strong in your relationship with God. You have grown a deeper intimacy with God and have renewed that friendship with God. And that's what we do. That's all God asks of us, is to grow in relationship with him. But to grow in relationship with him is also to trust him at this time. That in this difficult moments, in times when you're thinking like, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? The answer is yes, there is. Because Jesus Christ is that light. And he continues to remind us over and over again. He wants a relationship with us. Yes, we do pray, we do look forward, and we pray that one day you can all return back to receiving the Eucharist again and truly move closer to him in a deeper way. But as of right now, that thirst, a thirst to receive him, and all we can do to fulfill that thirst is to embrace him in spiritual communion. So today, through the intercession of St. Stephen, let's ask him for that grace. As we watch masses all live streamed all over the world through different avenues, let's, in that spiritual communion, embrace Jesus Christ. Move closer to him, so he give us the strength to endure the trials in the days to come. May God give you that grace.